Hello everyone, my name is Protesilaos, also known as Prot. Just to provide you with another status update on the hut project. Today I need to clear this area here, what you see right behind me. I need to clear this because this is where the solar panels will eventually be installed. There is no plan yet to bring solar panels here, but when I eventually have solar panels, I want to place them here. So what I want to do is just show you a little bit of what sort of work I am doing when I come here, apart from construction work. This is all I have with me, this tool over here, and I will start clearing the land right away. So let's get started. And of course I won't show you the whole thing, but the idea is to show you a little bit just for you to get a sense of what goes into this work. And I don't know even if you can hear me or if you can see anything. So I need to be somewhere where you can at least see. And basically give you an idea. It's already very warm, even though it's early in the day. I think local time is around 7:30, something like that. I've been here since 6 o'clock. I did some other tasks. But I really need to do this as well. So it's not, I wouldn't consider it too hard of a job, this one. I have done considerably harder work, but nevertheless, when you account for the heat and the fact that it is many hours of work, then of course it gets considerably trickier, right? So here we also have some vines, so I need to be more careful to see what we can do with it. Of course, injuring the vine is inevitable, but it's for a good cause. Also, the vines will have to be managed. We will see what I'm going to do. But well, for now, what I want is to clear this, and I will use this. I forget the name of this plant right now, the golden one. In Greek, it's called trigonella, and trigonella is very nice. It has a scent that is like peach, and it can be fed to animals. This is what I have read, and it can also be used for gastronomy, but I have never done anything with it, so that I don't know. So people use this for sure, and I don't have a use for it. I don't have any animals or anything, but you never know. This is always useful information. Let's continue. So of course the idea here is to hit the roots and just remove it in one go. You don't want to fight with it, because then you expend too much energy, and expending too much energy under these sort of weather conditions is a very bad idea. You need to be very economical with your energy. I'm moving in this direction just so that you can see me. There is on this side as well that I need to do, but later. So we continue, and all in a day's work, folks. This is the idea. So there it goes, and we continue. And this is basically how I am refashioning the whole area. You put in some work, and then basically the whole thing is different. And that's what's amazing about manual labor. I mean, of course, it is hard work, but on the other hand, it is recreational. You are really doing something. And you see the impact of your actions. And of course, this means that you also now see the consequences of your actions. And if you are irresponsible, if you are not giving back to the environment, you can see the destruction that you are causing. So of course you have to also take measures to counter whatever damage you are causing to basically do some good a bit elsewhere. And this is what I will be doing. All this mass over here, I will collect it and I will scatter it around. And this means that Trigonella will grow all over the place, which will be great for the bees, it will be great for the birds, it will be pleasant to see because it has a nice color. So there is that. With the vine, probably I will uproot this vine and move it elsewhere and have my own grapes at some point. But we don't need to worry about this now. Let's continue. Another thing to consider when doing this sort of work is allergies. If you have any sort of allergy, this is not the place to be. Allergies, I mean to the plants, to pollen and anything like that, because there is a lot of that here. Okay, so the mass is accumulating, folks, and I keep going. I don't know if the angle of the camera is good there. I just placed the selfie stick on the ground and it balances against the tree over there. So hopefully you can see things, and I'm not just doing this and you just hear the noise. But we will see. We will find out after the fact. I cannot come check now. I want to get the job done. And this is how I cleared the area also for where I am building the hut. Construction work is continuing, by the way. But this is how I did it. All manually. Clear everything, you know, cut everything down and basically go through all the trouble. That's what's happening here. I don't know if you can even hear me because I am a bit far away. So I don't know, I've never done this before with a camera, so I don't know how well it will work. Let's place this here. Okay, this is looking good, folks. This is looking very good. And as I was saying, you are seeing the consequences of your action when you are doing manual labor, but it's also recreational because you now have a sense of fulfillment. You are like, wow, I am actually doing something. So you do that and you expend the physical energy that you have accumulated, and then when you go home, either you are tired, in which case you will get a good rest, or your mind is clear enough for you to contemplate higher things, greater things. I will do a video on philosophy at some point when I don't have all this busy work to do. So I will do a video where I will talk about this sort of thing. So please stay tuned. But until I get into philosophy proper, I have to ensure that the philosopher will have a place to stay. So there is that. Let's see. I don't know, what are you seeing there? Where am I? I cannot see because of the reflection of the sun, but hopefully I am somewhere there. And the way I personally work is to do everything in one go. Even when it comes to physical labor, I prefer to do a long stretch of work and then take a long break, rather than to work and every few minutes take a break. For me, that is too slow. I cannot take it. So we have, oh my goodness, this is it. I wonder where my dog is. He probably is up to no good, but we will find out. We will find out what he is up to a bit later. Let's consolidate these here. Okay, this is looking good, folks. Probably you can't see me in the camera now. I think I am outside the field of view, but let me just do this quickly and I'll be back. This is a different plant. Okay, no worries, folks. Here I am. I'm not going anywhere. This is important work and it absolutely must be done. Even though as I said, I won't install the solar panels now. I don't have them yet, but eventually it will happen, sooner or later, depending on my income, but it will happen, and I need to be prepared. Okay, good. Let's see what we have. Oh. Very well. I don't know. I still cannot see anything in there. So hopefully you can see, but I cannot. So I am hoping for the best. Worst case scenario, the recording will be a failure and you will not see this, but I did the work anyway. So there is that. Of course, it's important to roll these together so that they are not all over the place. And this is it. Oh, what do we have here? Somebody planted a tree here. But it has been burnt, so there is nothing. It's completely burnt. Okay, so somebody did the good work, but it was in vain, so that's a pity. Oh, it is completely destroyed. So let's remove it and get on with the work. Very well, very well. I like the progress, you see? You just keep going. It's like you are a machine and you just don't stop at anything. And this is how it feels, and it's wonderful. So we have this. Very nice. Very good, very good. And I want to be mindful of the vines, and I will see what I will do with them. Though there are plenty of vines in the area, and grapes, access to grapes is not a concern, so that won't be an issue. Let's see. At some point I have to go check where my dog is, but let's not worry about that right now. Okay. There is a lot of dust as well, and this is part of what makes it difficult, because you keep inhaling the dust, and well, it's something that I must do, right? But let's continue. I don't know, am I inside the field of view? I have no idea what is happening there. So hopefully this video will make sense, but if it doesn't, I won't publish it, no problem. But if you can at least see something, then I will publish it. Of course, I don't care about the quality, the production quality. I don't edit the videos, apart from what I have done a few times where I stitch together a couple of short clips to show, you know, progress or something. But nothing more than that. It's basically too much work, you know, having to just edit videos. And personally, I don't like editing videos because they are fake. It's like you want to say something and you can't say it in one go. You have to pause every word to try to say it correctly. You wouldn't have this luxury face to face. Face to face, either you will say it or you will fail trying. And this is what I want to capture, this spirit, this reality. I want to capture it in the videos I do as well. And once you put yourself through those rigors, you won't be failing, you will be succeeding. But if you are too cautious the whole time, you will live within that circle of insecurity that you have now mislabeled as your comfort zone. Whereas I don't want that kind of golden prison. I want to push myself and to improve and get better. Let's be careful here with the vine and see what we can do. A bit more force here. You know. Oh, I hear dogs. So this is encouraging. But probably I need to go check what is happening. Just a second. I think it's fine, I don't need to check. Let's continue. The encouraging thing is that my dog is here. So there is that. I am going, folks. I keep going. Sometimes you find something that is a bit harder and you simply go harder. No problem, no stress. So there is that. Let's continue here. Again, I don't know, probably you cannot see me, so probably I will go to the other side. But let me just do this. Well, I don't know, where is the field of view? So let me just quickly check. I cannot check very well. So yeah, hopefully you were seeing this. But yeah, I will do a little bit more and then I will check again and then I can show you with the... I will pick the camera and then show you. Let's continue. Here we have vines. We need to be careful and see what we can do. Though that's the other thing, I need to also check what sort of vine variety we are talking about, because there is this hype or this misguided commitment to plant specific varieties, also funded by the EU, and these varieties are not local. And it makes no sense for Cyprus to be producing French grapes. It makes zero sense. Unless you are an EU bureaucrat, but that's another thing. So let's keep going. Oh, I am doing there the side. I forgot you cannot see me. So sorry about that. Let me go on this side. So if you are a Eurocrat and you are contributing to the common agricultural policy, then of course for you it makes sense to have people being paid to not harvest the land, people being paid to do stuff that makes zero sense. Whereas I don't want it. Ah, this is a thing of beauty, folks. This is looking very, very nice. I'm almost done, by the way. So, you know what? Because I don't know the field of view anymore, I am almost done. Let me just also do this here. So, good. And this, okay. So let me instead pick up the phone and show you what I have been up to. Let me 1 second hold the selfie stick, and just like this, let me switch to the rear camera. So this is what I accumulated already, and you can see already the work being done here. So of course it's just a little bit, so it will take me literally a minute and maybe 10 minutes for the rest of the area. This is it. And these are the vines that were under the Trionella, so they couldn't grow. But as I said, I need to check what this is. If this is Cabernet Sauvignon, I have zero interest in it. It can vanish from this land. I am only interested in local varieties. Thank you very much. So there is that. And yeah, over there is another vineyard, not mine. So yeah, there is this. And what is happening here? This is the valley, by the way. And you can see it's a nice day today. Of course, the sun is there. And it's really, really hot. So let me switch to my rear camera and salute you. But let me have the sun facing there so that you can see me. So that's all for today, folks. I will continue here. But I think you got the idea. How much time did it take me? This is... I cannot see, sorry. I'm not wearing my glasses, I cannot see. Probably 20 minutes or more. Anyhow, that's all for today, folks. I am continuing with construction work on the hut, specifically, you know, the building. I expect to have the shelter finalized by next week, by the end of next week. Of course, the shelter does not mean that the house is done. It's not like a habitable place by your normal standard, because there will be no kitchen appliances. The floor still needs more work, windowing, doors, hot water. So there are lots and lots of things you would take for granted in a normal place, whereas at my hut there will be none of that, at least for the beginning. It's simply impossible. due to the changing of priorities. I had to basically change what I was spending money on and when. So hopefully by the end of the year or next year, I will gradually gather all that is necessary and improve the place. But no worries, for as long as I have energy to just do work, then the rest will follow. No problem, no stress. That's all for today, folks. Thank you very much for your attention. Take care, goodbye. And I need to find the button.